Dear Green State enthusiasts, supporters, investors, and all of you in a Green State community, which is now counting a bit more than 50,000 people. This great March 14th Friday evening has been a very intense, as is the last 3 weeks of this month and 3 months of this year, with one very important goal, and this is bringing the Green State step further. Since mostly we have communicated through the written form, I had an idea why not to make a video again and that we can start an interaction through the video communication again as we had, for example, 2 years ago. And by using this opportunity, I would like to, to make a small recap of the 2024 and to describe you what we are willing to do in 2025. So the 2024 started with a small but a very important milestone to sign the agreement with at least one retail chain here in Switzerland. And we have achieved that by signing Manor in 2024, where we had delivered to them all our herbs and microgreens produced in Neuhausen. And after that, in May 2024, we got an amazing opportunity to acquire the Yasai AG. The same acquiring process of the merge or acquisition of the Yasai into AG took 3 months, and it was a very difficult process, but at the end we done an amazing job. And with the Yasai together, we have been able successfully to onboard the pilot Migro project, the project of the selling the Yasai herbs in the canton of Zurich, but at the same time to maintain our biggest supporter and the customer, the Coop AG, the #1 vertical farming supporter in Switzerland we had so far with the Yasai together, for sure. At the same time, by developing and maintaining the vertical farming sector in Switzerland, our tech division developed 2 focuses. The first focus was into consumer electronic industry, where we have developed the small home-growing devices which are communicating together with our 2 big industrial farms and bringing the vertical farming knowledge to your home through the motherboards and the IoT and AI technology in terms of digital recipes. The second division of our tech team started and finished development of the software as a service product, which was based on the direct customer communication and the client orientation, which could be used not only for vertical farming, but for example, the real estate industry, e-commerce industry, consumer electronics, the beauty industry, or some other, you name it. Maybe you can tell us for what it could be used. Having a very good and effective software engineering team in Serbia, in Novi Sad, few other companies approached us and asked us, could you give us the same opportunity to have your company knowledge that we can actually outsource, and that we saw an amazing opportunity for establishing the additional revenue channel. And this revenue channel brought us almost 500,000 Swiss francs in 2024 as an operational revenue. On the other hand, the produce of the herbs and lettuce in Switzerland gave us a bit more than 700,000 Swiss francs of operational revenue. And finally, last but not the least, software as a service products gave us opportunity to earn a bit more than 150,000 Swiss francs of the operational revenue. In total, as a Green State group, we had almost 1.4 million of operational revenue, which has been a 10 times growth since 2023. But if you think that the 2024 was an amazing success, you are wrong, because what we have achieved so far in 2025 and what we are planning to achieve by the end of 2025, it's not even a start what we have done in 2024. So firstly, for the XL farm, we have signed the term sheet for a joint venture in total amount between 12.5 and 15 million Swiss francs. So the Green State has already achieved to sign the term sheet, and hopefully we will sign the SPA by the end of March or by the 15th of April. And also, most important, the Green State has already secured the finances for the new XL farm, which shall be done by the middle of 2026. fully operational and bringing the 30 million Swiss francs in annual revenue. The second project, the consumers electronics, the Growboard, how we call them and how we branded them, it's already fully financed, it's already fully paid in. 60% of the device pieces already came to Switzerland, and the remaining 40% of device pieces will arrive in the next 15 days, and then we can actually go into the final assembly, and then we can start selling them in Switzerland. When it comes to the Growboards, it's very important to mention that we have built everything ourselves, that we have the IP, intellectual property of the Growboard, and finally the Growboards will be Swiss made because they have been engineered and built by the Green State, and they have been assembled in Neuhausen am Rheinfall. So finally, the vertical farming knowledge, it's coming through these devices into your home, building the community, digital recipes, and many more stuff which will be introduced to you. Last but not the least, the ClickMind, how we named our software as a service product. It's coming out also in the next 2 weeks, where we will be onboarding 8 more customers this year. By presenting you everything what we have achieved in 2024 and 2025, we have decided to stop our equity fundraising. This decision didn't come easily, but if we want to achieve 5 to 10 million operational cash flow in 2025 and to bring all these projects into successful light, then perhaps believe we need to stop our equity fundraising activities, and we have to focus our efforts and finances into operational cash flow. Please bear in mind that the Green State AG, it's a very well-funded company, that we are a very liquid company, that 80 or 90% of our projects are already funded, and this is the reason why this tranche or this kind of investment opportunity in terms of the Green State shares or the equity will be only by the end of the March, and after that we will not have any kind of equity fundraising activities until our perhaps the well-planned IPO, if we achieve all kind of the business activities that we are planning in the next 12 months. Additionally, I would like to use this opportunity to thank you for everything. It's been an amazing 4 years so far, and we will not be here where we are without your help. We will stay here. We will inform you about our company development, about products, about services that we are bringing into the markets. Simply, you will not see our ads anymore in terms of the equity financing. But maybe something more interesting is coming to the market, such as these Yasai coffee cups, which are imported coffee, but they have inside the mint and the basil, which is actually a leftovers from our farm. So everything what doesn't meet the standard of entering the cup shops, we have decided to dry and to combine with the coffee and to give a taste of, let's say, the summer fresh taste of the mint and the basil in a 100% sustainable packaging, no microplastic, 100% wood and 100% recyclable. So this is what we are focusing us in the future, being a tech innovator, being a vertical farming innovator, being a food security innovator, being a new consumer electronics innovator, and last but not the least, we are focusing ourselves again and always on the green state of mind. And this is not only running for a high returns, but also thinking responsibly, thinking sustainably, thinking which corporate activities could make us profit, our investors make profit, but at the same time protect this planet and bring more sustainability activities. Thank you very much again for your support. I'm wishing you a very nice evening, and I'm wishing you a nice weekend ahead. Thank you.